Okay, so since we are live on Facebook, I think so. If anybody is seeing us live on my personal Facebook handle, let me know. If anybody is seeing me live, is seeing this session live on my personal Facebook handle, let me know. Very important. Okay, we are live on Facebook. Okay, Kosi, I'm seeing you. What's up, guy? See you on Facebook. That's very good. Okay, yeah. Share it on also on the Facebook platform. So share the information on your Facebook platform. Very important. So, Kosi, thank you, and thanks to those who will be sharing the information as well. Okay, so as I said earlier, with me here is Rigas. Will be part of this session. Be part of this session. Rigas is a nice gentleman. He's part of us and be part a co-host of this session. So Rigas, you can greet everybody.
Hello guys, what's up?
Yeah, what's up? Okay, thank you. Okay, today we'll be discussing, remember what our last, please, this session will be interactive. It will be, I'm not Mr. Noah, you get, so, but we are trying to bring up information to the general public. Remember, and also a disclaimer, please, this is not a financial advice. It is just meant for educational purposes. And also, not a financial advice. So, get that at the back of your mind. Please, after what you're doing here, you also have an opportunity to do your own personal researches before you can decide to invest or before you can think of investing. Very important. So it's just for educational purposes. So it's better everybody understands that. So today we'll be discussing about a coin called Chromia. Chromia, we're talking about Chromia. Today, we're talking about Chromia today. Chromia. Everybody is with us. I hope so. We're discussing Chromia today. Chromia token. That's what we'll be discussing today. Chromia. So please, I haven't done more like a personal in-depth research on this token. So we'll be doing it together, everybody together, and we'll come up with a possible and a best background of this project, if it's a good one to invest in, or if it's not a good one to invest in, and what can possibly be the short-term gains and what possibly can be the long-term profit. So these are what we're going to be looking at. We're going to be looking at the fundamentals and also the technicals as well. The technicals will also let us know both the combination of the fundamentals, what is the possible gains from this token, if it is for short-term hold, long-term hold, or if it's for mid-term hold. So with what we'll be discussing today, will be guided on what this token is all about. So please, everybody should pay close attention. Pay close attention, very important. So, Rigas, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, so I hope we'll be taking the fundamentals first before the technicals.
Yeah, let's take the fundamentals before the technicals.
Okay, that's nice. So I'll be taking the fundamentals first before the technicals. very important. I want to get some key points here. Hold on. This Chromia. This is actually coin market cap. This is coin market cap. This is coin market cap. So hold on, let me get this. Okay, we are coin market cap, and this is the name of the token we're going to be reviewing today. And also, this is the name of token Chromia, and this is the ticker. The ticker actually is CHR. That's the ticker of the token we're reviewing today. That's the ticker CHR. This is it here. Hope everybody's seeing my screen. This is the ticker here, CHR. The ticker CHR. So the ticker here CHR. So okay, this is the current price as of today, as of now, not today actually, as of now, which is at 4 cents, at 4.46 cents. This is the price of this token as of now, with 24 hours percentage change of 0.12%. Okay, so let's just look at most of the tokenomics first, then we'll take it off from there. So this is actually, they haven't actually launched their mainnet yet. They are on Ethereum network and also on BSC now. They have not launched their mainnet. So this is the markets or exchanges that they have been trading on. So in case if you want to buy this token, if you want to have this token, this is where you can exchanges that they have been listed on. And today we have also a listing, FTX listed CHR token today. So this is most of the exchanges which you can buy or trade CHR token. CHR token, this is the list of exchanges you can buy or trade CHR tokens. So I hope everybody's following up with me. So, okay, good. We have several persons joining from different places. That's nice. So this is some vision. So let's proceed market overview. Look at the maximum supply is having up to 1 million tokens maximum supply. It's having 1 billion tokens, sorry, 1 billion tokens as its maximum supply, which you guys can see here, 1 billion token as maximum supply. Total supply 471 million, 970,767 tokens total supply. But on the circulating supply, we have this 429,802,249 tokens in circulation, as you can see here. So those on Facebook should also share it to different platforms. So as you can see here, this is what we are having here. So, okay, we've seen some comments on Facebook as well. So it's just 43% of the maximum supply. This is just 43% of the maximum supply, as you can see it here. Okay, here we have its fully diluted market cap 347,779,222 $1 million. Yes, that's a fully diluted market cap, but the 24 hours trading volume is 167,759,195 tokens in as the words. Somebody say can't hear me. I don't know. Please, if you can hear me, you get to the chat box. If you can hear me on Facebook as well, if you get on the chat box, somebody say he can't hear me. I don't know why. So we are having $162 million to forward trading volume. So that means they have a very good market cap and trading volume. There's serious money in circulation. Serious money in circulation of this token. So guys, this is, remember the last coin review which we did, which was ICP, the last coin review which we did, which was ICP. Here, this is ICP. Let me get it. ICP, Internet Computer. After that, somebody say no. Please, if you can hear me, indicate on the chat box. Very important. Somebody say you can hear me. People are hearing me. I don't know why somebody saying you can't hear me. Okay. This is Internet Computer. When we reviewed it, within 24 hours, it did close to 50%. So I know that most persons that bought into it, which we did, actually making profits from, actually made profits from this token. And this is, I'm holding this token for long term, not even short term profits. So it was around $33 when we, reviewed it, and it went crazy after that day. So, okay, let's proceed. We are looking at another potential token today, which is Chromia. Another potential token, which is what? Chromia. So let's proceed with this. Okay, so here we are with Chromia. So let's look at most of the statistics here. The all-time high, the all-time low, circulating supply, we achieved that. The all-time high, which was March 13th, 2021, 5 months ago, was 75. The all-time high, sorry, which was March 13th, 5 months ago, was 75 cents. It has gone 56% low. All-time low, which was March 13th, 2020, a year ago here, which you're seeing here, which is 0.8 cents. 0.8 cents. So accumulatively, it has done over close to 10,000%. Yeah, am I correct? Yeah, comparing to its all-time high. So, whenever we actually looking at most of these things, we tend not to, look at the facts. We only look at the short-term possible gains. The essence of most of the things that we're doing, checking coin reviews, is to let you know the potential that most of these tokens have. It is better that you have patience enough to get an accumulative, reasonable profit than scalping or going to the market to take just a low amount of profit. So whenever I'm actually looking at a coin, I'm not looking at the possible short-term profit. I'm looking at the project. Is this project sustainable? What are the things behind it? Is it what we're investing in? So these are most of the things that we'll be discussing here in the case of Chromia, which we also did in the other series that we did. So for those who want to check most of this is the words contract advice. You can copy this and then check either on Explorer or on BSC Scan. So we're looking at most of them. You can join their community on Twitter or Reddit here, and also is a chat here. Okay, we'll actually look at the technicals. So this is Chromia. Let's just read a little about Chromia, or let's go to the website to read about it. So this is Chromia. To go to the website, for those who might not know, to go to their site, you can click here, chromia.com or chromapolis.com. You can get to the website. So, okay, this is the official website, chroma.com. So they said, I'm actually we're going to be reading this. As I told you, I've not, reviewed this before. We are doing it together for the first time. So let's do it together. So it will be interactive, a bit, a time for questions and also contributions and what you think about this topic. So we'll be looking at all this. So everybody be patient, share this link, invite your friends. Let's proceed. So it's a relational blockchain platform that makes sense. What do this mean? It means that each blockchain can actually scale through different sectors. It can relate, or it can adapt to different things like staking, NFT, lending, and so on and so forth. Chromia is a blockchain system. As I told you, that they have not launched their mainnet yet. They are actually they're actually using the ERC method, that's the Ethereum blockchain and BSC. They actually launched on BSC and ERC. So Chromia is a blockchain platform, making it easy for people to build decentralized app in the real world for better world. So this actually more like a summary of what they're talking about. So let's look. We are just surfing their website. Okay, so making it easy for people to build decentralized app. So I will not be going into what the decentralized app is. dApps, I know that most of you will know about it, but for those who don't know about it, you should go and watch our previous videos to get more insights about it. So making it easy for people to build decentralized app in the real world for better world. Okay. Now that is why they say that it's relational blockchain platform. That makes sense. Okay. So that is actually self-explanatory. So delivery, okay. Link architecture, play with Ethereum. Chromia is an independent layer 1 or a layer 2 to ship fast things. They are also into NFT, Chromia for games. Okay, recently they actually launched My Neighbor Alice Chromia games called what? My Neighbor Alice. And I also got an intel that Binance also must have some interest in this, or actually have invested in this. So, okay. My Neighbor Alice is a multiplayer blockchain builder game where anyone can buy and own virtual islands, collect and build exciting items, and meet new friends. This is NFT. So they can adapt NFT as well into their blockchain. That's why it's a relational blockchain system. They can also adopt NFTs into their blockchain system. So this is why I actually looked into. Since they launched this, their token have been maintaining a strong, maintaining a strong support zone, since for almost let's say a week now or less than a week now. So maybe there's a lot of buying activity going on because their token will be used to do most of this stuff. So blockchain for enterprise. I want to get a key point here. Okay, I think I can get it from the white paper here. This is the white paper. This white paper. Let's check. There's some information from the white paper. Okay, Chromia is a new blockchain platform for decentralized applications conceived in response to the shortcomings of existing platforms and designed to enable a new generation of dApps to scale beyond what is currently possible. Chromia was previously named Chromapolis. They say it's a response. Maybe the team actually found out some issues that is bedeviling or befalling dApps, which is actually launched on different world blockchain. So maybe they are saying that they have come up or they brought up a new idea or dimension, to to solve the problems or the shortcomings of existing platforms. The problems or the lapses that existing platforms have been having, they are bringing solutions to that, and also making them scalable. on, or beyond what is currently possible. So let's look into most of them. Okay, the question is, what are those shortcomings and what solutions are they bringing? That is the key point. That's the key point here. What are those shortcomings and what are the solutions they're bringing? Also, we're looking at most of their competitors and also investors. So motivation, why platforms such as Ethereum allow any kind of application to be implemented in theory, in practice, they have many limitations. Bad user experience, high fees, frustrating developer experience, poor security. This prevent decentralized apps from going mainstream. We believe that to address these problems properly, we need to seriously rethink the blockchain architecture and programming model with the needs of the centralized application in mind. Our priorities are allow dApps to scale to millions of users, number one, and number two, improve the user experience of dApps to achieve parity with centralized applications. Number three, allow developers to build secure applications with using familiar paradigms. So this actually, most of those lapses that they experienced or that they have or they found out on existing blockchain platform, they listed most of them out here: bad user experience, high fees, frustrating developer experience, poor security. This prevent this. Okay, now you are seeing that most of this actually prevents decentralized app from going mainstream. That is, from reaching out to so many persons, from reaching out to millions of other users, because some individuals are actually afraid of this online thing. Maybe poor security, this online discourse. There's a man that I met today. His fear, someone actually introduced me to him. He's actually a big man, but his fear was this online thing, security as well. So this actually what these guys are bringing solutions to. They're actually bringing trying to patch up those lapses. So okay, because what you're actually going to look at as well is these solutions, is the solution that I bring into the blockchain system scalable. Okay, so they want to allow dApps, and also they believe that they can address these problems with the system that they're bringing using Chromia. So allow dApps to scale to millions of users. Improve the user experience of dApps to achieve parity with centralized applications. Okay, also allow developers to build secure applications with using familiar patterns. I've been thinking of something struck my mind one day, and then I was like, can't we create a system, like decentralized applications or, DEX platforms that would allow or that will have stop loss, limit order, and not just outright market order. Because in all DEX platforms, what we only have is what you will only buy at the prevailing market orders of that time. There is no mechanism that brings about buying a particular set or token at a preferred price, or placing or buying a token at a limit price. So, and if these features will be implemented, into the dApps or DEX platforms, I think that it will bring, it will make dApps or DEX scalable. And I think and hope that is what these guys are trying to bring up, because what they say, they are improve the user experience of dApps to achieve parity with centralized applications. So what is this? What are they trying to talk about here? They are trying to, bring a condition to the dApp browser which will make centralized applications like some exchanges like Binance to have equal user interface, because it seems that most DEX platforms have more user, familiar user interface or friendly user interface than that of DEX platforms. The features like stop loss, limit order, and so on and and so forth that made centralized search platform to be what scalable. They are not in what the decentralized applications. So with this, I think that we are tending towards this direction. So allow developers to build secure application with using familiar paradigms. So technical design and features, we believe that blockchain serves the role of shared database with a centralized application ecosystem. It stores application data and makes sure that data additions, updates, and transformation are authorized and consistent with application use. So I want to state this. These guys are not bringing something new. What they are actually doing is more like improvising on what has been. They are trying to, bring up, patch up some lapses that we experience in the dark world or the decentralized application world. So I think that is what they're trying to do. So, but let's, look into this. I think that it also stake. Was on their website here, we saw, I think that there's a staking, this is staking and stake. The stake, so we're looking at the roadmap as well. I think that the stake, is it launched yet? We'll check. Okay. Let's look into something else. Okay, I want to get the point here. Wait, hold on. Let me get the point. Bear in mind that the consensus mechanism of Chromia is proof of stake, not proof of work. So it makes transactions faster as well. It makes transactions faster, and Chromia actually approves transactions much more faster than Ethereum, and also with less fees. I think that these features, once they get much more present, these features will make them to be accepted by different waters. Okay, let's look into the basic ICO model, token model. Okay, I want to get this. Okay. The role of Chromia. Chromia aims to decentralize database components of single applications. Okay. Okay, a combination of decentralized database and code, which is run on end user devices, example, mobile or browser app, will typically comprise the entire decentralized application. Let's see how Chromia enables that features. Remember again, this point here, Chromia aims to be decentralized database component of decentralized application. Chromia aims to be the decentralized database component of decentralized application. I mean, they're trying to decentralize what is already decentralized. Okay, let's see. A combination of a decentralized database and code, which is run on end user devices. Okay, example, mobile or browser app, with typical somebody is asking a question while we are still analyzing the topic. It's asking a question, what is the point we analyze? It's so funny. Okay. We typically comprise the entire decentralized. Let's see how we are. Okay, not controlled by single entity. We assume that creating a dApp, developers would make both front end and back end. That is parts which run in what Chromia, code open source. This allows the app to be used and developed without necessarily involving the original developer. This is clear. Okay, the data which belongs to the app will be hosted by Chromia. This is done in 2 times. The Chromia root system consists of a diverse pool of nodes which run application blockchain, manage those tokens. Those manage token conversion, allow node compensation, and other core functionality. For those who don't understand what node is simply more like a computer that performs a specific function. So each dApp will select some similarly diverse set of nodes to manage its data. Okay, so let's check these facts. Let's check the token information model to the governance system. Okay, Chromia support different governance structure on the system and application. Chromia governance system level governance covers the following topics. That's proof of stake actually, which I've talked about. Okay, stake. Actual stake, which I talked about earlier. Stake coin, a widespread governance model in blockchain. They also have a staking mechanism with them. I want to check their tokenomics as one in-depth tokenomics. Let's check. That is NFT games. We have talked about that. They are bringing in. They're actually, trying to cover the whole DeFi ecosystem. Okay, let's check this and their roadmap here because I think I will get some points as well. This page details out. Let's check their roadmap. We'll get some points here as well. There's a point we are looking at. Consensus system done, which is done actually. The consensus is done. Our consensus method is based on PBFT. I don't know what this means, but we can check it out. But it's our own custom implementation from the ground up. It's robust and flexible. It's robust and what? Flexible. Okay. Built for Chromia's massive horizontal scale. 0.7, the first real runtime with full interpreter. This is implemented FT3 and SSO implemented. Blockchain dependency implemented. Post-chain release implemented. Post-chain mode implemented. Special transactions done. Vote done. Explorer. Now, post-chain synchronization system overhaul in progress. Blockwood in progress. Okay. Ethereum layer 2 base subway in progress. This most of the planned dev chain launcher, developer chain launcher, tools to instantiate a blockchain in developer mode to make it easier to develop and test that in simulated environment. Okay, these are most of their planned implementations within their roadmap. Okay, so let me check the developer team. Let's see what's up with them. Developer team. So we have the Chromia platform. Wait, let me to get this. Okay, I want to get this. With their partners as well. And if possible, so the CHR token is a native token designed to empower the Chromia platform and foster a manually beneficial relation between developers, users, and investors. So this is a native token. CHR is a native token, as you can see here, which is what you can trade out to the people. This is their This is their pioneer and the co-founders. We have Henrik. We have what is the guy's name? Sid or Perelman. Okay, this one of their co-founders as well. This is co-founder and CTO. This co-founder and COO, co-founder and CEO. So this is the main man here. So I would like to check most of the details. Do you know that Henrik made an appearance on Dragon's Den? He was pitching an idea to a startup company that aimed to create freedom on the internet. It was edited. This is just more like a brief rundown about him. Okay, but I need an in-depth view or in-depth understanding of this guy, of these guys. Since 2014, the three co-founders have been, okay, we believe in a public hosting applications, infrastructure, a vision of a reform internet, which is truly aligned with the needs of their users. We believe in a public sector that is for the people, free of corruption and inefficiency. We believe we have the tools needed and we have been working on them since 2012. That's 2012. So pioneers of blockchain, Chromia is the brainchild of Chromaway. So this is the main company, this is the parent company, Chromaway, a pioneering blockchain company back in what 2012. Alex Mizrahi, the CTO, started working together on what can be called the first implementation of user-defined assets on the blockchain called colored coins. This question was absolutely revolutionary. We are sure you have heard about the tokens and Commonwealth since 2014. The three co-founders have been working on solutions for banks, enterprises, governments, and private institutions. We have built a team with people from all over the world. Commonwealth is a free coin and open, it's a free and open source software company since always, and we not be controlling Commonwealth, which is truly centralized platform. See their backers, see some of the backers here. We have 21M Capital, we have Arrington. These are some of the backers. This some of their voices from the community. So let's check. I want to check letters from Chromia. These letters from Chromia was an integration of Chromia technology option trading from CHR tokens. Chromia can take blockchain gaming to the next level. So my neighbor Alice and I see second last cell, shaded headland. Okay, so this actually, this is Chromia Incubated projects. Okay, so some of their news. This neighbor Ali, this game was actually launched. This news was dropped on July 20th, where they announced their second last sale and it formed the price actually. It formed the price because of this, it formed the price. And the staking mechanism that is live now is also going to form the price. I think so. And the NFT will also form the price. So Chromia partners with Stadio Plus. With spot focus NFT this June 30th, July 7th. These are most of the news that we are gonna be seeing. So let's check their Telegram platform. Let's see what's up here. This is actually their Telegram platform. I want to get some news up there. Get some news up there on their platform. Is an active. See, today it was listed on FTX. Chromia was listed on what? FTX today. On FTX exchange today. So much volume is coming in. Volume is coming in. So my neighbor Alice last sell. These are most of the things that are gonna be, pushing this token. Adding much more volume to this token. They also have a reward system. Yeah, I think so. Reward system. also this talking today. They actually had a live AMA session with crypto coach, first coach. So this, they actually have an active community, an active Telegram community. They have an active Telegram community as well. So they are having several AMA sessions. So they are actually most, something that makes people have trust in a project is when the founders or the owners of such projects are actually visible. They can answer questions, they can interact with their community. It creates what confidence. So some saying these guys are really doing well in such aspects. Seeing most of what they're doing here, they are doing well in those aspects. So let's they're doing well in those aspects. So okay. So this is it for you can check most of this information yourself. You can do it yourself and then know what's up. So this is for Chromia. Let's check some other information. Some other information when they launched most of the projects. Okay, let's check. Let's check. This is about the guy. About their CEO, co-founder CEO. He has 30 years coding experience. He has a degree in economics, but he's mostly passionate about entrepreneurial adventures. He also has been a speaker at conferences such as Money 2020 Global Entrepreneurship Community in Malaysia, Texas in Thailand, World Blockchain Conference. He has been actually active in the blockchain ecosystem for many years now. So that means he understood what the blockchain system is all about. So he's not a newbie in this space. So it's not a newbie in this space. Let's check Chromia competitors. Let's check Chromia competitors. Chromia competitors, top Chromia competitors and alternative. Chromia competitors. We also check advantages that Chromia has over its competitors, and that will also, build the foundation of what we're going to be discussing today. So this is some of the top Chromia competitors. We have Chromia here. We have FinMechanics and ADDX. Pioneers, Bitcoin, they are Chromias for computers. Funny date 2018, this 2007, 2017, 2017. This allocation, employees, follow on Twitters. Okay, so but looking at what you can also check up or check out for these guys, and then the advantages that Chromia have over its computers. We have the, can we see this? This is tiny. This is tiny, guys. Let's see if we can see it. Whoa, this is tiny. You can see it. Consensus mechanism. This is tiny. This is tiny. This is tiny. That's it. We have Ethereum assist computer, US Libra. This is tiny. Okay. Why the consensus mechanism? Ethereum is proof of work, which is cost expensive and which is getting off people's neck. And we have Chromia using staking, proof of stake at this POS as this consensus mechanism. So which makes data processing much more faster than that of Ethereum. And we have EOS, which is a dedicated proof of stake as well. Guys, we can see this clearly. We can see this clearly. This is blood. It's blood. It's blood. It's blood. So let's check up on some Chromia staking news. So most of these things are things that we're going to be looking at and checking up on. Okay. Since post we're looking toward this most of it, but these are past events. These are past events. So I think we'll be going to the technicals. As I said, this is not an investment advice, guys. This is only for education purposes. So we have looked into why Chromia was launched, and you know, why I hope that most persons have contributions to this, because I might omit some things which most of you might decode. So there will be a session for contributions so that everybody can contribute towards or ask questions as well. Ask questions as well. Relation database, we can ask questions as well. So I think looking at the technical view of Chromia, in my own opinion, I think that Chromia, is a very good project. It's a good project that you guys, if you wish to invest in, you can invest, because I think with most of the things that we have looked here that they are launching, the case of staking, NFTs, most of this thing that they're launching, that it would add more volume to it, because if you look at the former all-time high, which was here around something cents. I hope with the level of volume coming in, it might surpass this. I'm looking at the price going to $1 in the possible short term or mid term. So it's my own prediction. Please don't take it as a financial advice. So, but I think that it's a very good project which you can invest in. If you wish, you can invest in. So it's only your wish. So, okay, we'll be going into the technicals. My good friend Rigas will be taking up the technicals. Rigas, are you with me?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Okay, you can go ahead.
Okay. Okay, we are going to look at the technical analysis of CHR, that's Chromia. I will be sharing my screen now. First of all, just as he has said, all this analysis is not a financial advice. It's just a prediction, but an informed one. So you just have to do your own research before trying to invest in any coin. So I'll be sharing my screen now. If you can't hear me, tell me.
Yeah, I think I can hear from your end, from my end here. I can hear you from my end.
Okay. Okay, this is 1 day chart of CHR. Let me start.
We're not seeing you. We're not seeing your screen.
Can you see the screen?
No, that's your screen.
Unshare your own. Unshare your own.
Yeah. Okay.
Can see it now, right?
Yes.
Okay, this is the 1-day chart of the coin. Excuse me.
Okay. Riggers, please.
Yeah.
I want to let the viewers understand something. This is
Want to
the
do
technical.
what?
So I think that what we are doing today, or what we are going to be doing, or what he's showing us
I can't hear
now.
you.
Can you hear me now?
What did he say?
Yes, I want to pass an information to the viewers. So what Regas is doing, that is the technical aspect of it, is maybe it's not going to be doing it as this is the certainty of it, but it's more like what he thinks or what we think will be the short-term possible profits, or the mid-term possible profits, or the long-term possible, based on the technical point of view. You on your own, you will not have to combine both the fundamental point of view which you have done and the technical point of view, and then make your own personal decisions. Go ahead, Mr. Williams.
Okay, that was just exactly the same thing I said. So, but let's continue with the technical analysis. If you check this chart now, I can see a cup and handle pattern forming, although it's not yet formed. So just something like this. Let me use this other too. CHR. So you have something like this, and then what you're expecting, what I'm expecting is, let me see. I'm expecting a breakout. The resistance, a retest, and then continuation to here. And then here is the what is it called? Resistance. This area is the resistance. And then this is the body of the cup. And then the next thing you'll be expecting is something like the handle. Something that forms a handle. Let me, which kind of thing am I using? I'm not the artist too.
I don't see that just
So why?
now Elon Musk or something. Go ahead.
So what you're expecting now is when this thing reach at the resistance, you expect it to retrace to form
Yeah,
the
yeah.
handle,
Yeah, to
and then it
complete
goes
the
up.
upper handle pattern, yes.
Yeah. So what I'm expecting now is a copper handle pattern. So if it breaks this resistance now, this immediate resistance, and then it will be heading to this last resistance, and then after it will retrace and then enter into price discovery. So enter into a price discovery stage, and then that will be a very good thing. But if you are seeking to trade this coin, if you are seeking to trade this coin on a daily basis, let me use 1 hour chart. But I hope that 1 day chart is clear. Like if there's anybody that is confused in that 1 day chart, please tell me. If you have any question in that 1 day chart, because I want to clean all the pieces.
There'll be a time for questions where we'll make a provision for questions.
Okay. So for the 1 day chart, this is
Is that a symmetric triangle? Is it?
Yes, it's a symmetric triangle. So what I'm expecting now is, first of all, you have to determine the I like putting my horizontal resistance, even though I have put my trend lines, because I think that horizontal resistance, they are more reliable for me.
Okay.
For me. So what I'm expecting now is something like this. Touch here, or better say touch here, whichever way. Because sometimes, let me say this. Sometimes if you have been following a trend analysis, you would have known that over time there are sometimes that the price will break down out of the lower trend line, and then it will touch the support and then goes up. To do something like this, sometimes, and then it goes up and then break out and then it goes up like this. Most times that's what happens in the market. It happens that way because market makers tend to mob liquidities. For example, now if you are trading this setup now, you are going to place your entry point here in this lower trend line, and then you're going to place your stop loss around there. So what they do is that they will mob out liquidity that stop loss hunting. They will hunt you here and then take the price up. So you would have been hunted at this point in time, at this place, and then the price will then go back to its primary trend. So what I do most times to run away from this is let me clean this. What I do most times to not run away from this is to make sure that my stop loss is below the horizontal support. That's if I'm longing. So in this case now, what I'm expecting is something like this. So this is what I'm expecting. If I want to enter the market, if I feel that if this price reach at this non-horizontal support, which is this gray line, if I think that if it reaches it will bounce up and I might miss the move, what I will do is I'll first of all buy at this non-horizontal support, and then if it breaks down and then it touches this line, I'll buy again. I will use dollar cost averaging, and then I'll buy again here, and then I'll wait for the price to reverse. If it doesn't reverse, I'll put my stop loss around this place. Put my stop loss around this place, and then if it hits my stop loss, that means I'm wrong in that analysis. So what I'm expecting in this coin is that it will retrace down to this horizontal support and then bounce back and break out of this symmetry triangle. Then after breaking out, it retests and then goes out to break out of this range, and then retests here to continue its trend. So that's what I'm expecting. I've shown what I'm expecting in the long run, and then what I'm expecting in the short run. Now let's see if we can get any deduction from 4 hours chart. Okay, this is the 4 hours chart. Can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah,
because my network was disturbing now.
Yeah,
so this is the 4 hour chart. It's almost the same thing with the 1 hour chart. Something like this. Sometimes I don't like placing this. So something like this. And then if you check, there's a bullish divergence in this 4 hour chart. Let me show you. I don't know if you guys know what a bullish divergence is, or there's a bullish divergence in this, meaning that this this coin is about to continue its upward trend. So this bullish divergence is also another indicator to tell you that the price is going to continue increasing.
Yeah.
And so
the moving average and the what's it called? The 1 day 50 moving average, is it above or below the current candle?
Okay, for the 1 day, let me check.
Check the 1 day moving average. Let's check for 50-day moving average.
Okay, this is the yellow one is the 50 moving average, and the purple one is it purple?
It's purple.
Is the 100-day moving average. So 2 of them are below.
Yeah,
2 of them are below.
okay.
But once that yellow line, that yellow MA moving average crosses above the purple MA, that is a golden cross,
Yes.
which is very, very bullish. So if some people use it as their indicator for entry, but although share is a lagging indicator, because you can see that this price has been already increasing, and then this thing is yet to cross. Like this yellow, this 50-day moving average is yet to cross above the 100-day moving average. So if you check this now, if you are waiting until it crosses, you would have been late. Might have been late. So
I think
it's a lagging indicator.
that
so what I do
the
is
RSI is even showing us the real data structure. RSI.
Yes,
I think so.
the RSI is showing oversold already. It's above 50 because, of course, in RSI, if the RSI is above 50, it's tending towards oversold, and then if it's below 50, sorry. If it's above 50, it's overbought. And then if it's below 50, it's oversold. So I saw something on the 4-day chart, 4 hours chart. Yeah, see, this price now, like kind of bounce, respects the 50-day moving average. Let me show you. You see here. You see here. See here. So normally now, if I notice this thing and then see here too, if I notice this thing, what I will do is I only put my entry points here. I'll put my entry points at this point. At this point.
Touch it, yeah.
Because I've noticed that if it touches it, then it will bounce up, right? So what I will do is I'll put my entry points here, so that if it touch there, then I'll enter, and then my stop loss will be below it. That's if I want to just do some scalping. It's not compulsorily like a long-term trader. That's my scalping strategy. And then I'll put the stop loss below here, and then most times it will bounce at that MA. This one now is 50-day moving average, and then it bounces, and then I put my take profit at this upper trend line. So that is what I am expecting from this coin.
Yeah.
But this coin is a very good coin.
Sorry, I'm seeing yes, it's actually respecting the moving average, that the 50 moving average. So I'm still saying, because at this point, it's like a point of decision, right? Because if you actually look at it's actually forming an uptrend, right? Now,
yeah,
what at this point seems to be a point of decision, whether it's gonna break continue its uptrend, or there will be a pullback, a major pullback to replace the previous resistance zone, right?
yes,
So
yes.
I think that what is pushing this, or what is controlling the price mostly, is the fundamentals, because I saw an information. I'm trying to get the information. I've been searching my devices. That's they launched their staking platform, or they activated it. So I think with that, are they trying to activate it? I will get that information maybe before we finish. If it is true, that means that we'll continue this uptrend. But looking at that candle, it seems that it's not bold here. Is that a bearish engulfing candle?
I didn't hear the last thing you said.
I said it's not all that bold here. It seems that you zoomed in. Is that a bearish engulfing candle?
No. Is it the last candle?
Yes,
the last candle is turning.
It's turning from my end.
It's looking like a hammer, but it's still red, and it's not a perfect hammer. It's just looking like a hammer. Look at it.
Okay, there was a doji before it, right?
Yes.
Okay, yes, it's now more clear to me. Okay, there's a doji before it. Okay, I think that is still gonna test down, maybe to touch that moving average, then continue respecting the guy.
One thing about this coin is that if you check when I checked the one day, I was really impressed. Look at this. This coin has been holding up.
There was a platform that actually shot it, that actually placed heavy shots trade on it yesterday.
Oh wow.
So that is why you see this fatality here. So, but it's bounced back up.
That's what I'm saying. If you check other coins, if you buy this thing now from here now, this is 0.35. Now, if you check the all-time high is 0.82. That's barely 100 and something percent.
Yeah, from this point, right?
Yes.
I believe that this token would hit over 200%, I believe, or 100 and something, I think so.
But where I said the other
Huh?
coins that during this dip, this last great dip, the other coins that fell up to like minus 200%. Other strong coins like good coins too. But this one tried to hold itself, and it didn't. So that means it has strength. Maybe it has a very good community,
strong support, strong community.
strong community behind it. So that this coin is really a good coin. So so that's it.
Okay.
That's it basically.
Okay, so we have actually looked at maybe the possible. Okay, we haven't looked at the possible short-term, you know, profit level, so that nature. But all these things are predictions, so the market will actually react based on fundamentals mostly. Okay, but can you also give us more like possible
Like,
short-term?
is it the trade setup?
Yeah.
Is it the trade setup?
Yes, more like
Okay. If I want to trade, do the trades, I will do something like this. Sorry. This is how I trade. Everybody have their own pattern, so you can do what. Or this is how I do stuff. This can be a full day trade. A full day trade if it reaches
your voice is
your entry point, then you can enter. For me, my first take profits would be from here at this point. At this non-horizontal resistance. The reason is that it might reach there and then bounce back. Might reach there and then bounce back. So what I will do is, if I enter from this support, I will then take profit at this time. That's partial profit. If I take profit at this line, I will then wait and then look if it will break out of this symmetric triangle. If it breaks out and retest, that's confirming this place now as a support. I will then enter again and then finish up right here. So that's the trade setup for me. So basically now, what I do is that I have a kind of disciplined way of entering the market. I try as much as possible to wait for my entry point, because if you just FOMO in, they will dump on you and you might not even they might scatter your risk to reward ratio. So all you have to do is you have to wait for entry point, which is which I said to be here. Please, if you don't understand this thing I'm doing, just ask some question.
They say there's a news posted on the blog. So we are excited to share that Binance is showing a mid-summer NFT event in connection with My Neighbor Alice. That's their NFT platform.
I didn't get that.
We are excited to share that Binance is running a mid-summer NFT event in connection with My Neighbor Alice. That's My Neighbor Alice is their NFT gaming platform.
Which day? Like, is it in the future? Which time?
This was posted 3 days ago.
Oh, okay. So
That's my neighbor Alice is their multiplayer blockchain builder game, where anyone they can actually buy and own virtual lands. You understand? So
yeah, I get. So basically now, like I was saying, then this is the thread setup. If you don't understand this thing, let me know. Let me know in the comment section so that I will explain it to you. This is this place. Now this is the entry point. Here is the stop loss, and here is the major. Here is the last take profit. Of course, you can be taking profits within this range, and then when it retraces, you add back. That's according to your trading strategy. So basically, now whenever you see something like this, if you look at this ash color, this ash color price, it means the entry point. The red color means the stop loss, and then this green color here means the take profit. So the risk to reward ratio is 5.9. So it's a very good risk to reward ratio. And then if you enter here, one thing about trading is that if you enter with fear, you're most probably going to lose, or you're going to go out of the market with pseudo profits, like with little profit. So all you have to do is just to relax your mind, because trading is just something that is either you lose or you win. So you just if you place your trade, you allow it to run, because you've made your analysis already. You allow it to run, and then say that your take profit is or your stop loss is. So that's it.
okay, thank you, Rigas. Thank you, viewers. Hope you guys are following up with what we're saying. So this guys has a very strong fundamental news that will come this coin. So if you want to add it up to your portfolio, you guys can go to Binance. You guys can actually go to Binance and start Binance. You guys can go to Binance. You can go and buy if you wish to buy. Okay, my far from it. You can go to this place, to this exchanges, Binance, KuCoin, any of these exchanges that you use, you can go and buy. And with most of the setups that we presume that is going to with combination of fundamentals. So that we have laid that here, you can actually take your trade, but as we have been saying, it's not a financial advice. It's what we are doing. So we'll be taking some questions. You guys and I are on the line here. So have some question from somebody on the Zoom. Please, those on Facebook can also ask questions on the comments comment section on Facebook. Let's ask
Okay, I've seen a question.
So, yeah.
I've seen a
Yes.
question. Somebody is asking how I was able to get my stop loss points. Okay, how I get my stop loss point is like I try.
Your voice is not stable, sir. I think you need to readjust. Your voice is not stable.
Understand where the sometimes my network was shaking.
Okay.
Okay. So what I was saying is, if you can hear me, you tell me so that I will.
Yeah, we can hear you now clearly.
So once I have determined my support, I will just place my entry point is always most times at the support. So I'll place my stop loss below my entry point, right? I'll place my stop loss below my entry point, and then like I'll place it in a way that in a way that even though they want to hunt stop loss, it will be very difficult to reach me. Such that the only thing that can take me out of the market is that if I am wrong. If I am wrong, that the trend is not going my way, the price is not going my way, so I can take my the market will sell off at loss and at a loss, and then after that I can go and reassess. So how I got my stop loss point is just below the entry point. This is my entry point.
Okay, I think that you need to, sorry, so I think that you need to make them also understand the percentage level. Maybe you can say, okay, I enter and I'm placing my stop loss with 3% below my entry point, 2% or 5% below my entry point, so that they can be able to follow up. Thank you.
Yeah, like I don't really use percentage. What I use is the points in the chart. The points in the chart. That's what I'm trying to explain. But
Okay.
this one now, is 6% below my entry point. 6% below my entry point. Entry point. Now, what I'm trying to gain, what I'm chasing after is 36%. 36%. So 6% against 36%, you know that it is a very good risk to reward. So if you check there now in this chart now, this red price indicates the stop loss price. It indicates the stop loss price. This red, it indicates the stop. While the ash one indicates my entry points, and then this green one indicates my take profit. Of course, like I explained before, I will start taking my profit from this range. That's if this price comes here, I'll enter, and then if it reaches here again, I'll take my profit in case it comes down. But if it doesn't come down and break out, and then retest, I'll enter again, and then straight to here, So that's it.
Okay. So thank you. Any other questions? Do we have any other question in the chat? Say, please, where can I see the trading view of this CHR coin that you are showing us now? I think that you need to go to TradingView and then get it. Just type www.tradingview.com. Then you can now
see the URL here. See the URL. Yeah. This is tradingview.com. So if you open tradingview.com, go to chat. Go to chat, and then if you go to chat, then you see something like this, and then you click on it. You type CHR, and then choose the listing. If your question is answered, you can tell us. You can indicate by telling us that you understand. But if you don't understand, you can ask further questions to understand.
So if there's any other question, you can ask now. Okay, say this well understood. Okay. Please, you can ask your questions. We are here to answer your questions. Because I think there's a question for you.
Okay, let me check. Yes. You can get this on TradingView app now on your phone. But it's just that it will not like be very large, and it's not be very large like this. But you can get it on your TradingView app on your phone. Most times I use my app to do analysis. You can get it on your phone. They're asking if this coin is on BSC network.
Yeah. It's on both ERC and BSC.
All right.
So guys, bring up your questions. I think more questions are coming in. No. I've got you the Facebook. session. Okay, guys. Before we call it today, we having a program called an event, a crypto blockchain event called Campus Crypto Event. Don't worry, I will share it on the screen so that everybody can see it. Let me get it. Let me get. It's called Campus Crypto Event. Let me get it so that I can be able to share it to everybody. Hold on. It's actually a very important program that it was actually designed for students. And every young person who would like to know about cryptocurrency and blockchain, cryptocurrency trader, it's 100% free. I'm trying to get the photo, the e-flyer that you all can see it. Hold on. I'm getting to it. Let me get it from this point. I'm here. There's so much photos here. Almost there. Okay. We're almost there. Let me get it to everybody. Okay, let me get it from, I'm trying to get it from Telegram platform. Okay, this is it. This is it here. This campus crypto event. So it's coming up on the 29th to 30th. So those who would like to participate, it's 100% free for everybody. So if you want to be part of it, if you want to understand what blockchain is, cryptocurrency trading is, we have participants from Uganda, Nigeria, and Ghana. We have over 100 persons who have gathered interest to be part of this. Have professionals who will be speaking to us. It's actually a two-day event. We have professionals who will be speaking to us on blockchain and cryptocurrency. So it's an opportunity for everybody. Don't miss out. If you want to be part of this, either comment below, you'll be added to the group, a link will be sent to you, comments on wherever you're watching us from, be it Facebook or Zoom, comment so that you can be part of this 29th to 30th of this month. So it's starting from tomorrow to next tomorrow. So don't miss out. Thank you very much. And okay, we have gone a long way. We have spent almost how many hours here? So thank you guys. I hope that there's no other question in this at this point. There's no other question at this point. So okay, next time we'll also come or we'll also bring you another important or potential crypto gem, which will also analyze much more comprehensively. So thank you everybody for joining. If you want to learn how to trade cryptocurrencies, how to get potential crypto signals, join Positrade. Join Positrade, you get most of these informations, potential crypto signals, potential crypto coins that can give you 10x, 20x, and 100x. We have seen mind-blowing testimonies, and also latest crypto information. You can get them all from Positrade. So you can ask around. So if you want to be part of Positrade, learn how to trade cryptocurrency. If you're a novice, we'll teach you from scratch and you can trade yourself and make profit for yourself. So if you want to be part of Positrade, also comment on the site on the comment section, also inbox us. You will get a full explanation, you get a comprehensive understanding of what cryptocurrency is. Thank you everyone for joining and making this a success. Have a good day.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, yes.